Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. I'm Paul.
And I'm Tamer.
And on this channel, we're documenting our journey of moving from the UK to Cyprus. And that's where we are right now. Behind me is the Mandria beach, which looks amazing, doesn't it?
It does. It's so hot as well at the moment. But it's a really lovely place, isn't it? It's a really nice beach. We've got quite a big picnic bench here that we're sitting at as well. And we're undercover, which is quite nice.
We're staying about 40 minutes away from this beach in Paya. And we thought we'd just go for a drive, have something with a decent backdrop. Although we found that most places here do have a decent backdrop. And we thought we'd just have a little chat. What we wanted to do today was actually talk about our story and why we're deciding to make the move to Cyprus. Where we are right now is it's the middle of September and we're only here for 2 weeks. In those 2 weeks, we've viewed a few properties.
5 of them in total so far.
Yeah, we're meeting with people who could help us with our residency application and all of that. Because we've done so much research over the past 6 months or so that I think we kind of know that we want to make the move and we know the benefits it will have for us in terms of lifestyle, tax, all of that kind of stuff, because we run our own business, which I'll talk about. So obviously we had to come here to experience it for ourselves and see what it's like, see the area.
But also see what the heat is like as well, because it's September, it's still in the summer. So we wanted to make sure we came over when it was still really hot and really humid as well, just to make sure that we can kind of cope with it, really.
Although we do understand that this is nothing compared to what it's like in July and August. We are very aware of that. And July and August will probably be the time that we head back to the UK to see friends and family and all of that.
I think that's quite common, actually, because we've spoken to a few people recently, including a bar owner in Paya yesterday, and she was saying she does doing exactly the same thing as well.
Yeah. So let's take it back then. So we're going to talk now about why we're here, how we ended up here, and sort of how our life has evolved up until this point, really. So we both got married in 2011, wasn't it?
Yep, 14 years ago
14 years ago. And obviously our plan was to get married, have children, and, you know, live the rest of our lives in the UK just the same as everybody else.
I think that's a common sort of dream, isn't it? A common thing that most people, young couples do, isn't it? Yeah. They think they're going to get married, start a family, buy a house and just live in the UK.
Yeah, so we did 2 of those things. We got married and bought a house, but we struggled with a third, didn't we?
We did, yeah. We've struggled to conceive naturally, so we went to the doctors and had to start a fertility journey, essentially. So we had to go through IVF and all of the drugs and all of the pressure of that over quite a few years, didn't we?
How many years was it?
So we've been trying to conceive for 13 years in total.
How many years was the
IVF journey? Started in 2017 and finished 2024, really, didn't it?
And that was numerous rounds as well. Was it 3 rounds?
So we had 3 rounds with the NHS and a 4th round that we funded privately as well.
Yeah.
And if you're able to and you're going through the fertility journey and you can afford to do it, I definitely recommend going private if you're in the UK, because it is so much better. The care you get is pretty much similar, but it's just so much calmer and you're not sort of all bundled into a waiting room, and it's just a lot nicer, isn't it?
It was really nice. But yeah, that kind of, you know, it was heartbreaking, of course it is, because that's the one thing that was missing from our life and the one thing that we wanted, wasn't it? But I guess where we're at now is we're now accepted that, haven't we? It's not going to happen.
Yep, we know it's not going to happen. It's now about finding something different, something to focus our lives on that will be fulfilling for us together as a couple by ourselves.
Exactly. Our friends, all of our friends have got children, young children, and because our friends are my age, and we spend time with them, we see their kids, all that kind of stuff. So that obviously makes it a little bit more difficult at time. But then also, I guess what we're trying to frame our mind around is actually, yes, that was a horrible situation, but we don't want to dwell on it for too long, because with that situation not materialising how we wanted it to and expected it to, it kind of opens the doors for other opportunities to make things easier, such as this. But the first thing we did, though, we started our own business, didn't we?
We did, yeah. In 2018, we started a candle company. We called it Cozy Candles at the time. And that was a perfect opportunity for us to be able to focus all of our time and energy on something that was a positive thing, wasn't it? Something that we
Yeah.
could work together, something that we could grow and build.
Yeah.
And we loved it, didn't we?
Yeah, it started off something very small. Tamer was working in childcare at the time, and you were not enjoying it really.
No.
I was working in marketing, and I was driving all over the place helping clients. So I knew how to start businesses, how to get clients and things like that, and customers. So we spoke about different things, and home fragrance was something that was of interest. So we started a website, started making stuff in our kitchen, didn't we?
We did, yeah. So I was doing all the making and things like that predominantly, and you were focused on the marketing and running the website and stuff like that. So it used your skills, obviously, that you've had for many years, and it helped us to grow, didn't it?
Yeah.
And to expand from home. So I'd originally thought that I was going to leave my job and we were just going to work from home, and I'd just replace my income so I'd have the flexibility for, at the time, the fertility treatment. But we grew considerably quicker than we ever thought we were going to.
We started the business in March 2018. Within 2 months, Tamer was full-time and taking a full-time income. And by January 2019, I'd joined full-time and we'd got our own little warehouse. And at that point, sales just skyrocketed. It went crazy, didn't it? When it was just us two, soon from January 2019, when we moved into that warehouse, we were doing £30,000 to £35,000 a month, and sales were going really well. Later that year, we hired our first employee. The next year, 2 or 3 more, and it just grew and grew and grew. And then we ended up with a team of 17, 10,000 square foot warehouse in Ipswich. The company renamed to Cozy Aromas, which
we trademarked as well.
Which became quite popular in the UK. We were hammering Facebook ads, so if you're watching this, you may well have seen some of those if you like home fragrance products, Cozy Aromas. And then we launched 2 other home fragrance brands as well, Craft HQ and Wax Kind, which all kind of complemented each other. But ultimately what that meant was we had this sort of beast of a company that we never thought that we were actually going to have. And then, we were working solidly on this, and, we didn't have children. We had our border collie, Willow, who was fantastic. She came to work with us every day and all of that. That was brilliant. She was the only thing we had to look after, wasn't it?
Yeah, she was. And other than ourselves, of course.
Yeah. And so we just grew the business, and we were working solidly on it for 6-7 years.
And the only day that we really didn't do any work was Christmas Day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Even though we worked all the way up to Christmas and we still had things happening on Christmas Day, we weren't physically hands-on that day.
It got to a point where it was a real strain on us, our relationship and everything else. And we just thought, you know what, let's see what we can get for this. So we decided to sell it. And in May 2024, we sold the business, which was wonderful. It was nice to sort of step back. And then what we did from there was we started a online education business where we sell digital products like courses and downloads, and we do online coaching and things. We support home fragrance business owners who want to start, grow and scale their own home fragrance business, obviously based on the experience that we did.
Yeah, so it's obviously still in the same kind of industry, so still using all of our experience that we've had over the years, but it's helping people from the very beginning, isn't it? And it's been a really great journey actually so far, hasn't it? Seeing our clients that have been joined us, especially from the beginning, growing month on month and hitting the targets they want to, and doubling and tripling their revenue and things like that, and growing and moving into warehouses, just the same sorts of things that we did. And we're helping people across, not just in the UK either, across the world. So we've got clients that are in the USA, Canada, Australia as well. That's lovely.
Yeah, it's really rewarding and very fulfilling, this kind of work. And what really makes it nice is we work from home. We're digital based. We can work anywhere, and all of our products are digital, so there's no cost of sales, there's no goods that we have to buy, we don't have to make anything.
There's no postage costs.
No postage, there's no team members, it's just us two selling digital products. And it's just so much fun, and it's working well for us. So
we've proved that we can do it anywhere as well, because we've been on holiday and we've been here in Cyprus already, and you've got clients lined up that you're doing calls with, and you've been working on email flows, all sorts of things still here, haven't you?
Yeah. So that kind of takes us up to, I would say, April 2025, April this year. Very sadly, our border collie Willow, she passed away in January, which was heartbreaking. We'd had her for 15 and a half years.
Yeah.
That was absolutely heartbreaking. But what that did was it kind of changed our outlook on things. You know, we would give up all of these opportunities to have her back. Of course we would, but we now find that we are completely free to do things that we never would have done before. So this year we've done travelling bit more, haven't we? We've been to New York City, Menorca, Zante, and now Cyprus.
Yeah.
And I think when we went to Zakynthos, Zante in May, we loved Greece. We loved it. It would just look beautiful. It's got that kind of rugged Mediterranean look, which I love, but there's also a lot of polished areas as well.
It's got the heat. It's got the amazing views, the gorgeous food as well. We absolutely loved the food, and people were just so friendly as well.
And when we got back, we were like, oh, that's just what a lifestyle that is. So I just did what I always do and had a little look around for opportunities to like potentially move out somewhere like that.
That's not a new thing for you. It's something that you do every time we come back from anywhere.
But then it just got me thinking of like, you know, we've got our business. We need it to be a place where it's going to be very tax efficient, all that kind of stuff. And then Cyprus popped on our radar. So from then on, I was just been doing all of the research into Cyprus I possibly could. And for us, here comes the plane now.
Oh yeah, another big plane. And of course, being in the UK actually isn't tax efficient at all, is it?
No, the plane has passed over now. So the beauty of us coming to somewhere like Cyprus in our situation is that we will get something called the non-dom status, which means that for 17 years we don't pay any tax on our dividend income, 0% tax. And then corporation tax on our profits of our business is 12.5%. It's probably going up to 15 soon, but it's 12.5% compared to 25% in the UK.
And you have to pay tax on dividends.
The NHS, Cyprus's version of the NHS, the YESI system, again is much cheaper. And then also because we're going to be selling digital products and services outside of the EU, because our clients are in the UK, Australia and the USA, it means that we don't even have to pay and charge VAT on our products as well. So we keep basically all of what we earn apart from the corporation tax. And if you're paying corporation tax, that means you're making a profit, so that's good news. It's just...
It's like a no-brainer, isn't it?
So you've got the business side of stuff, that's one thing. But then you've got the whole lifestyle, the easygoing, the weather, everything that we've experienced in the few days that we've been here so far.
Yeah.
It's an absolute no-brainer. So,
and something else I'm excited about as well is the healthcare side of things too, because I have a heart condition myself and I know I'm going to need some further surgery. I had an open heart surgery in the UK in 2012, so I know I need some future surgeries done, but it's just quick here, isn't it? From the research I've done and talking to people that have done exactly the same thing, it's really quick. You can phone your GP and get an appointment literally the same day or the next day.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're in the UK, you know you're going to have to wait at least a week for them to get back to you, and then it might be 2 weeks before they can see you.
Exactly. It's ridiculous, really. But I mean, like I say, we've only been here a few days, and it's amazing. I think we've found our dream villa.
Definitely.
Tomorrow we've got an appointment to see someone to help us with residency, to talk about it, to make sure we are eligible before we do anything silly like sign contracts on rental agreements and things like that.
We're pretty sure we are, based on the research you've done and the amount of, I wouldn't even say hours, the amount of weeks you've put into researching it and understanding it.
That's it.
But we want to make sure that we do it all right, that we are speaking to somebody over here that does it as their job.
But that's it. That's where we're at. I hope that was of interest to some of you. If you've made it this far and you've experienced Cyprus, you've moved over here, firstly, we'd love to meet up and say hello.
Yeah, definitely.
But also, if you've got any sort of tips or anything that we should be aware of that perhaps we wouldn't know about unless we actually lived here, please do leave a comment below. Let us know, because
as much advice as we can get as possible is handy, isn't it?
But otherwise, please stick around. We're going to be sharing more videos from our journey. Hit like, hit subscribe, join in with us, and we look forward to taking you on the journey with us.
Thank you very much for watching, everybody.
Thank you. Bye bye.